Hello, dear students. Today we are going to discuss a new unit, that is how do organisms reproduce. Now, first is reproduction. Reproduction is the production of new organisms from existing organisms of the same species. In most simple words, we can say that reproduction is the creation of new living things. Actually, one of the most important characteristics of living organisms is their ability to produce more members of their species. Then there are two types of reproduction. One is the asexual reproduction and second one is the sexual reproduction. In asexual reproduction method, certain body cells of the parent organisms undergo repeated mitotic cell division to form two or more new organisms of the same kind. This asexual reproduction takes place by 6 different methods. One is fission, second one is budding, third one spore formation, fourth one is regeneration, fifth one is fragmentation, and sixth one is vegetative propagation. Now we will discuss these different methods one by one. Fission. What fission is? Many single-celled organisms like protozoa and bacteria just split or break into two identical halves during cell division, leading to the creation of new organism. This is called fission. In biology, fission is the process of reproduction in unicellular organisms such as protozoa like amoeba, paramecium, etc., and many bacteria. In this fission process, a unicellular organism splits, means divide, to form two more new organisms. Then there are two types of this fission. One is the binary fission. Binary fission is an asexual method of reproduction of organism. In this type of fission, parent organisms split or divide to form two new organisms. When this happens, the parent organism ceases to exist and two new organisms must come into existence. Second one is multiple fission. In multiple fission, being the asexual method of reproduction, the parent organism split or divide to form many new organisms at the same time. This happens sometimes during unfavorable conditions. A cyst or a protective wall is formed around the cell of a single-celled organism, like that of Plasmodium. Inside the cyst, the nucleus of the cell divides several times to form many smaller nuclei, unicellular smaller nuclei called daughter nuclei. Little bits of cytoplasm collect around each daughter cells are formed from a single parent cell within the cyst. The second one is budding. Budding is an asexual method of reproduction. In this method of reproduction, a small part of body of the parent organism grows out as a bud, which then detaches and becomes a new organism. Hydra is a simple multicellular animal. This produces Hydra reproduces by the process of budding by using its regenerative cells. This happens in Hydra. First, a small outgrowth called bud is formed from the side of its body by the repeated mitotic cell division of its cells. This bud then grows gradually to form a small hydra by developing a mouth and tentacles. Now, third one is spore formation. In spore formation, the parent plants. So the video is getting long. Thank you. See you next class. Take care.